Are you sick and tired of gambling your hard-earned money on Madden and 2K packs? Well, look no further than my sponsor, MMOEXP, for the cheapest and most reliable Madden and 2K coins on the market. And of course, do not forget to use code Ferdy for 5% off. A link for their website is at the top of the description. What's going on, guys? In today's video, we are going to be ranking all 11 brand new All Madden players added into the game today. Of course, though, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications. But yeah, let's just hop right into it. Coming in at number 11, we have middle linebacker Brian Urlacher. And keep in mind, all these cards are really good. I'm just really nitpicking the best of the best. Obviously, Urlacher is a monster in the game, but someone has to be number 11. So 89 speed, 92 acceleration, good agility, good COD. This card can definitely be a user. With the 1 AP lurker, only does get Bears chems, and Brian Urlacher is 6'4", 260 as well. I did not know Urlacher was even that tall, to be honest with you, but can play zone, stop the run, and yeah, has good enough agility and COD and height and speed to be a pretty good user. Coming in at number 10, we have the completely free, I have no idea how to say his last name, but I'm going to give it a try, Tony Siragusa. Tony Siragusa, that's his name. That's his name now if it wasn't before. But yeah, he's good. The main reason is I like how the card's free. I did factor that in a little bit. But also, I mean, 6'3", 340 pounds in the middle, has a power move threshold. The traits are not that good, only really has power move traits, but the abilities are good. Defensive rally for 1 AP. Not only, if you don't know what defensive rally is, it not only affects the player himself, he also does affect everyone else on the defense. So getting that for 1 AP completely free, as well as, 1 AP inside stuff, 0 AP goal line stuff, depending on what you want to do. It's a pretty good card for completely free that's going to play super well at the defensive tackle position. Unfortunately, a lot of us have, Sam Adams and stuff like that. But if you're running 4-down linemen, having Tony and Sam Adams in the middle is going to be a straight up issue for your opponent. So coming in at number 9 is Derrick Brooks. 90 speed, 89 acceleration, 87 agility, good COD. So can be a super top tier user in this game for a linebacker. Not the best pass rusher. I would probably play him at middle linebacker and use the card. But if you want to, you can, put him on the edge and drop him in the zone every once in a while. It is really just up to you. But yeah, 90 man, 90 zone, which is super rare. Like, I don't know if we're going to see a 90 man, 90 zone coverage linebacker until maybe his next card. Like, I really don't know another, linebacker that's going to get 90 man. Like, honestly, he's one of the best pass coverage linebackers ever, obviously. So this is deserved. But the best part about this card that I think really puts him ahead of Urlacher is the fact he had 0 AP lurker. You can run your edge threats, whatever you want to run on defense, and then have 0 AP lurker with the faster reaction time against the run that linebackers get this year. Just a really nice card that I think in the right scheme can be super dominant. So coming in at number 8 is Jonathan Ogden, left tackle. Also does get secondary left guard chems. 6'9", 340 pounds for Ogden. Decent speed, decent acceleration. It is what it is. And honestly, if you get Ogden, you don't have to really upgrade to another tackle for the rest of the year. If you are running abilities, I guess, I'm sure we're going to start getting some 0 AP guys around 0 chill. So that would be a reason to maybe go after, a 0 AP edge threat or a 0 AP identifier or nasty streak or whatever the case is. That would make a lineman worth going after. But these stats all over 90, you really don't have to upgrade for the rest of the year if you do add this Ogden card to the team. Really good card, and for his, discounted abilities, 1 AP edge protector. I love the 1 AP identifier. There isn't that many cards in the game that really do get it, and hopefully, obviously, Ogden's price does fall inevitably, but yeah, pretty good abilities, and I think he only does join. I guess we have a lot of, there's only 3 1 AP guys out here. This Andrew Thomas card, such good bang for your buck. 1 AP for 150k, edge protector, sign me up all day, but Ogden does come in at number 8. So coming in at number 7, we have Aaron Donald. 88 speed, 91 acceleration, 92 finesse, 93 power moves. Of course, over almost every threshold against the run, the hit power, the block shed, and the pursuit. And of course, does have all his traits on yes, which you guys can't see, but he does have all his traits on yes. To, of course, pair with the over 90 finesse and the over 90 power moves. This card is super good. The abilities, I feel like, definitely could have been a little bit better, but does get 2 AP edge threat, 1 AP double or nothing, speedster, and under pressure. If you want to run under pressure and edge threat, it's 4 AP. Unlike Micah, which it's only 3 AP on him because he does get edge threat elite. But still, 1 AP double or nothing and 2 AP edge threat is a pretty good pairing. But this card, obviously a top tier defensive player in the game, but there are better All Madden cards that came out today. So coming in at number 6 is a card that I know for a fact is going to get overlooked, but not on this channel. We're going to give this card his flowers right now. 91 speed, 94 acceleration. Yes, we have 92 speed and 93 speed guys in the game already, but Cooper Kupp can do things that those guys simply cannot do. He does hit 3 thresholds after the catch. This card is just disgusting. 90 break tackle, 94 COD, 91 juke, and he's 6'2", over 200 pounds, so going to be very tough to tackle in the secondary against these lighter corners that really can't tackle yet in this year's game. But checks off every single box stat-wise. Besides, I wish maybe 92 speed. If he had 92 speed, he'd probably be number 1. 91 speed does move him down a little bit, but in the slot, this card's going to be almost unstoppable because he does get 0 AP short in. And if you don't want to run slot apprentice, just putting 0 AP short in on this card, just putting it on him, because literally why not? There's no reason not to. It's just disgusting. So he does get a top 3, top 4 ability in the game right now for 0 AP. If you pair that with slot apprentice in like a slot formation or a tight formation with the post routes, the corner routes, all these super nasty slot apprentice routes, the crossers with the short in, this card's going to cook basically everyone with the thresholds, the acceleration, the size. Cooper Kupp is easily number 6 here. This card is super, super top tier, and I think he's going to get overlooked. Coming in at number 5 is Steve Young. I did just drop a gameplay for this card earlier today, so if you did miss that, it is already up on the channel. But I really like this card, and usually I'm not a big fan of Steve Young cards, but this card played really well for me. 89 speed, 89 acceleration. These throwing stats are literally perfect, over 90 everywhere, even without, a strat card. Good throw power, good throw on the run. Obviously a really good ball carrier with a 91 juke. Good carrying and break tackle for a quarterback, as well as the COD. 6'2", 215, Buccaneers and Niners chems. But the abilities on this card are also really good. If you want, you can go 1 AP Gunslinger. What I ran was 2 AP Fearless and 3 AP Pass Lead Elite, and this card was just straight up throwing lasers. If you don't believe me, go look at it for yourself. I think Steve Young is a top 2 to top 3 quarterback in MUT right now. Coming in at number 4, we have Mike Haynes. 92 speed, 92 acceleration, 6'2", top tier speed, top tier height, can play man and zone. So a really good cornerback option right now. I would say there's only probably like 2 corners that are at his level. That's like Ramsey and Gilmore. I'm not even going to talk about Charles Tillman. That card might as well not even be in the game for his price tag. So I'm not even going to talk about him. But you have Haynes, Ramsey, Gilmore, and then Dion above him, obviously. But, good size, good card for the abilities. He does get 1 AP deep out, zone KO, pick artist, chuck out, bench press, and he does counter the offensive meta as well as he possibly can with him being tall and having, top tier speed. And man, this top 3 was so tough because we're really at the best of the best right now. But coming in at number 3 is Barry Sanders. 93 speed, 91 acceleration, 94 agility, 95 COD. The jukes there, the break tackles there. The carrying, I think, could be a little bit better. 200, 5'8", and for the abilities, he does get 1 AP human joystick, 0 AP evasive. This combo right here, and if you do throw the ball to your running back, there's also, some ability options there. But like 0 AP, spin cycle / really just jukebox, because the spin isn't that good with joystick. Is it's gonna be nasty. I mean, this card is crazy. I think he's easily the best running back in the game with the abilities and the stats and the speed and the COD. I cannot wait to try out this Barry card. I've seen some clips with him already, and oh my goodness, he's nasty, man. Even a pretty good pass catcher. Nothing crazy. He's not like edge rain or Forte, but still can hold his own as a pass catcher too. This card is straight up disgusting, man. So we are now down to our final 2 cards, and coming in here at number 2 is Devin Hester. Devin Hester, 93 speed. He is tied with Tyreek for the fastest in the game. And right now, Tyreek's stock is plummeting because now we have a slightly taller, same speed, better acceleration receiver that has good jumping, hits 3 thresholds, good catching stats. Obviously, it's Devin Hester, going to be really good after the catch with a good break tackle, a good juke, decent carrying, could definitely be better. A bunch of different theme teams. This card's really good. The one thing that I think's keeping Devin Hester out of that number 1 spot is the abilities. If he had abilities like Kupp did, he would be number 1. But yeah, 3 thresholds, nasty speed. I mean, these abilities are good, but they're just not at the level of Cooper Kupp's. So that's what I think does keep Devin Hester out of that top spot. And like I said, when it comes to comparing and ranking the top tier cards in this game, you simply have to split hairs. So Devin Hester comes in at number 2. And coming in at number 1, we have Micah Parsons. This might be a surprise to some people, but this card is straight up dominant. 92 speed, is at the level of most running backs, faster than a lot of the top tier receivers in this game right now. as fast as some of the top tier receivers in this game right now. And once you kind of get defensive linemen that are running with receivers and running backs, this game gets crazy. And Micah is kind of the first guy to really hit that level. But the versatility of this card is just disgusting. This guy can be an elite edge rusher, 93 finesse moves, does hit 2 of 3 traits, but also has an ability to back it up. And that is 3 AP edge threat elite, which is just edge threat and under pressure in one ability, super broken. But once we start seeing more fearless quarterbacks, you're not really going to feel the under pressure abilities as much as you do right now. So you might want to change over to 0 AP Speedster. And even if you want to user Micah, this card is debatably a better user than Derrick Thomas because of the 92 COD as well as the 90 zone coverage. So this card's going to feel almost like a safety out there. He's as fast as safeties in this game with the COD and the 90 zone. You can let him lurk by himself, and also does get discounted lurker. So it doesn't matter how you want to use this card. They gave him abilities where you can play him as a user, you can play him as an edge rusher, you can play him even if you don't want to run edge threat elite, you still have 0 AP Speedster, which is a really good ability. Just triggers more finesse animations to help with that 93 finesse move. So just a really broken card. And I think, I don't care what team you have, Micah Parsons needs to find a spot on your team because this card is absolutely overpowered right now. As time goes on, he'll get less and less overpowered, but as long as he's a top 3 fastest player on the field, this card's going to be straight up dominant. So yeah, that is our top 10 for the All Madden promo, or top 11 for the All Madden promo. I'll probably title this video top 10 so it sounds better. But yeah, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications. And as always, I will see you boys in the next one.